pointia, porientia. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bianca-HVGEXLRT Beauty. I am so glad to have you here. I'm really excited about today's video. It is a fall, palettes, fall palettes. My top 10 favorite fall palettes. Yay! All right, so I have 10 fall palettes here. One of them is brand new. So it pretty much inspired this video. And it's on my eyes. Yay! I did film this look. So when I'm done talking about the palettes, I will do a run through of the look with and fast forward with some music on so you can see how I got it. And let's talk about these palettes. Okay, I did a Halloween, my top 10 favorite Halloween palettes, and the majority of them were actually Halloween themed. Not all of these are Halloween themed. Not all of these are actually fall themed. Some of them are, which is cool, but a lot of them just have fall colors that remind me of fall. And so I figured that works really well. Also, I still have my Halloween decorations in the background because it's October. And it's funny how I feel like some people will decorate for fall instead of Halloween, or the fall and Halloween together. I have so many Halloween decorations that I decorate for fall after Halloween, the whole month of November is my fall decorations. Whereas some people, they start decorating for Christmas in November. It's a fun game, we all decorate differently. That is why I have my Halloween decorations up, but we're doing a fall themed video. Anyways, okay, so let's talk about the first palette because it inspired this video. It is the Nomad Hudson Valley palette. And okay, I am not by any means the first to get this palette. I'm the last to get this palette because I saw all of the content creators that I follow get this palette in their PR, and they showed it, and I was drooling because it is so beautiful. I'm not wearing that shirt actually, but I just got a shirt from Maurice's that says fall is my favorite color, and I was yeah, I love the fall color. So that's what this is. I mean, look at this outside. It's just, I want to live there. I want to live right here. But all year, can it just be fall all year round? Anyways, this is what it looks like inside. It is absolutely stunning. It has, and people, I'm really just repeating what a lot of other people are saying, but it has our warm colors, and then it has some cool grungy fall tones, which I think is really great. I kind of have a harder time using those because this is not really my preference. This is more my preference, but it inspires me to use them. And there's only 3 shimmers, which I find very interesting because it's a 15 pan palette, and only 3 are shimmers. But I like that. I'm wearing 2 shimmers. I'm wearing the green one and the yellow one. The green one's not as obvious. I don't know, it may not be as obvious, but I am wearing it. So I'm totally wearing 2 of the shimmers. That's fun. But this is just an absolutely stunning palette. I didn't have anything from Nomad before. So I purchased this one, and since I had never bought anything from Nomad before, I was you know what, let's get 2 palettes while I'm at it. So I picked up the, pointia, porientia perdoso. Anywho, did a real bad job of that. It's the Paradise Islands though palette. That was difficult, but I picked this one up too. I know this is a fall palette, but I just wanted to show you guys I picked this one up too because I think it's beautiful and it's really good for summer. And I love the turtles. Like the turtles. Can I live in both of these places? Beautiful. I love them. Okay, anyway, so that's my number 1 fall palette, the Hudson Valley one, because it's brand new. I'm really excited. I'm wearing it right now. It's gorgeous. I love it. I feel like it screams fall. These are the fall leaves on my eyes is what I was going for. Let's go with other ones that are actually fall themed, and then we'll go into ones that I think are fall, even though they're not fall themed. So if I didn't pull out my pumpkin spice palette, I don't know what would be wrong with me. And actually, this is the Too Faced pumpkin spice palette. It broke. It broke on me right here. This one, I had to press it back together. So I don't know, like it was over here and it landed over here. So this one's a little messy. It's fine. It's fine. It just, Luckily, I know that you can just put some isopropyl alcohol in there and press it back together. So that's what I do. I just press it back together. Anyways, this is a beautiful fall palette. It has those warm colors. It also has like purple, which I love purples. And it has, greens are hard for me to use. And so there's not a lot of greens. And they're not like, I feel like they're subtly green. So it's kind of a perfect palette for me. I really love it. And it still smells like pumpkin spice. I got this one, not when it came out. I got it from the cosmetic company store for like 10 bucks, like the next summer after it came out. And so I was really excited to have this. My next actual fall palette is from It's Bella Cosmetics. It's the Dawn of Fall palette. And this one is an all shimmer palette. And it is stunning. I love it. It's so pretty. It actually has like more of a unique color story. Like it's got this like tealy greeny blue and this actual teal down here, which I guess I do kind of think of teal as a fall color, but this is not really a fall color to me. So I love that you get to have a color that like pops, that is fun. And like if every single one of these palettes I showed you was just red and yellow and orange and brown with a pop of green, it'd be boring. So I love that some of these are a little bit more fun. Anyways, I love the names on this one too. We have Boo, obviously, for Halloween, Fall Sunset, Chlorophyll. I love that. The scientist in me is happy about that one. Anyways, they're just so pretty. I love this one. Okay, now the rest ones are more like fall color theme, and I'm inspired by them to make fall looks. So we have the Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Mega Mother Celestial Odyssey palette. This is her Pat McGrath's holiday palette from last year. And I have not purchased her new palette yet because I think both of the palettes, this one and the one from the year before that, I purchased like a lot after, and I got them for like 40% off. So that's my plan again, is to purchase. I don't want to pay full price. I think you can still get it for 10% off now, but like if I can get it for 40% off and I'm not like dying for it, I can wait. I have a lot of palettes. This though, I think screams fall. It is, I actually was very intimidated by this color story at first because it was so not purple. I love purple colors. And so there is one kind of slightly lilac-y purple and the rest are not purple. And so I saw this and I was like, well, you know, it's Pat McGrath. I love Pat McGrath's formula and I got it for 40% off. So getting a Pat McGrath palette for like, I don't know, I think I got it for like 50 bucks or something. I was like, yes, score. But it is it was an intimidating palette for me to use. But I think now that I'm looking at it as a fall palette, it's not as intimidating because I'm like, oh, you can make so many, like we have green, we have orange, we have that teal. Again, I like teal for fall. We have a lot of browns, we have golds, we have some like reds, and it's fall. And now I'm more excited to be able to use this fall because I think I've gotten over the intimidation of it. And now I'm like, I understand this palette and it hopefully understands me. A pizza palette. Actually, my husband saw this palette for the first time the other day and he was like, how come I didn't know you owned this? Like, because he loves pizza. He loves, it's not just that he loves to eat pizza. He always, like, whenever people ask him a question and he's just being goofy, he'll be like, pizza is like the answer. And he wears a lot of, like, I buy him pizza shirts and pizza is like a funny thing that he loves. And so he saw this and he was like, I didn't know you had a pizza palette. And then he was like, oh, it's veggie lovers? Pfft, I didn't know that. This is from Glamlite. I got this from TJ Maxx for $5. I was so excited about that. It was my first time I've ever gotten Glamlite from TJ Maxx. Now I've gotten a couple more from TJ Maxx, but this was the first one. And there's only two really like olivey greens here. The rest are like these are blue greens and that one's more like a yellow green. And then we've got some yellows and then some, this is fall here. If we're talking about greens and browns and yellows. So fall right there. I have two Pat McGraths in here. Like this is the only repeating brand. There's no other brands repeat. It happens. So, but this is the Pat McGrath Labs. It is the Mothership number 7, I believe, but it is the bronze, her bronze palette. And so I feel like this one is very fall as well. It has those bronze colors and it even has this purple over here. It looks kind of black on the screen, but bronze. And I feel like bronze screams fall to me as well. How many times am I going to say screams? Use another adjective, verb, adjective. Anyways, this one is the definition of fall. we have from Anastasia Beverly Hills, the Subculture palette. I got this one from TJ Maxx for like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. I'm not sure, but like almost half off or almost half off. And I was really excited about that because these palettes are $45 palettes and they're older. So I don't want to pay full price for them. So I was able to get it for, you know, about half off. And this one has that holiday, that fall color scheme that I'm looking for. It has greens, it has teal, it has purple, it has gold. Gold to me is a very good, like, I love that in a color, a fall look. I love to have gold. We do have an olive here, which it actually does look like I've touched that one. I was gonna say I probably haven't touched that one, but I have. Browns, it's a really pretty fall color story. And I know that this one had a lot of controversy about it when it first came out because there's a lot of fallout from it. But because I know that, I think it's great. Like, I think it works really well. I don't think it has like a ginormous amount of fallout either, but I'm aware of its like downfall, so I just think it's beautiful. Color pop! We have the Star Wars The Mandalorian palette. This palette is so intimidating for me. I have a hard time with greens. This particular green tone right here, olive green. So I've never used this palette. I'm gonna be honest. What? I caught it with my hand. And another reason I've never used this palette is it's incredibly fragile. There's a couple of the shades in here that I've pressed back together because they've fallen out. This is a very fragile palette, but it is a very beautiful palette. So I've actually looked up like tutorials on how to make like looks with this palette because I'm so intimidated by it. So I am challenging myself to use this palette and make looks with it and make it look something that I enjoy. Cause like I see this color story on my eyes and I'm like, oh, I love it, it's so pretty. And the couple of times I have done stories like this on my eyes, I kind of went, meh. You know, you see it and you just can't, I just don't love it as much. And I'm doing makeup for me, so I want to love it. And I'm challenging myself to use this because this is very fall. We've got these murky green colors that are, you know, the leaves changing. And so I want to use this. Now I have to put it aside because I got to press that one back in. Okay, I just got this palette. This is from Fantasy Cosmetica. It is the Druid palette. It has this bear and this girl on it. Another intimidating color story. So I got this one and the Sorcerer together. It was a bundle. The newest one, the Bard one, hadn't come out yet, so I didn't pick that one up, obviously. So I picked up the Sorcerer one and this one, and I thought together they made a really fun color story because the Sorcerer one is much brighter and this one is much grungier. So this one is perfect. It's really good for fall. Yes, it has those greens, but I feel like they're workable greens. This one is more of a yellow green. This is the only one that is really intimidating to me, is the grungy olive green. I have a hard time with it. I need help. I need help with green. So I constantly am on Pinterest, like looking up green color stories that I can make work. But there's a couple of, I think, these two for sure are, if not multi-chromes, they're duochromes. And so it's just really beautiful. This is, this one and my It's Belle one are like my shiny ones with my iridescent kind of shade. So I'm excited to have that one. Okay, then this will be my 9th palette, but I have a tie. So technically I have 11 palettes, but I felt like these two were the exact same color story, so I couldn't mention one without the other. So we have the Natasha Denona Sunset palette and the Huda Beauty Coral palette. They're in a very different price range. I think this is like $29 and this is $129, but I got this one for half off. And I had like credit card rewards or something, so I think I actually spent like 30 bucks on this one. And I think I got this one from BoxyCharm, so I think I only spent like 10 bucks or something. So I still got them both for a really good price. Anyways, let's show you what they look like. We have this one. See what I mean? The exact same color story. I couldn't mention one without the other. So this one has a little bit more red to it, I would say, this Huda one. And this one has more like orange and brown to it. But I like them both. I think they're both gorgeous. I think that they both, like, I couldn't mention one without the other. This could have been my look today. But no, I have this color in the outside is a little more berry than what is in these two. But I'm really excited to have both of these. I think this is like a fall farmhouse right here. Oh my gosh, let me show you. It's like these colors. Boom. Yeah, there it is. Anyways, I just love it. I'm really excited. So those are my top 10/11 palettes for fall. I'm really excited to have them. I love fall. It's my favorite season because it's cooling down and the holidays are coming. So there's so much fun to look forward to. I love eyeshadow looks during the fall. I'm going to try to push my comfort zone and do more green looks, though this is not one of them, obviously. And it's just a fun, it's the best season of all, isn't it? For me, it's the best season of all. Anyways, let me show you that clip. Let me show you how I got this eye look. Isn't that a gorgeous palette? The Nomad Cosmetics palette. I'm so excited to have it. It just exceeded my expectations. I feel like it came up so vibrant, and I didn't even use, like, I did use a primer, an eyeshadow primer, but I didn't use like a glitter primer. And this, in my inner corner, the glitter is just, or the shimmeriness is just blinding. It's just beautiful. I love it. And yellows are actually hard to like formulate because they, I don't know, it's hard to get them to pop. A lot of times when I have used yellows, they've been kind of like lackluster, and I feel like this is, I do have like the bright green mixed with it, but still love it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to my channel. And if you want to be notified of my videos, push the bell. And most importantly, be nice to yourself because you're amazing. Have a great day. Bye. Do you want to be on YouTube? This is my doggy. He wants to be part of it. I don't know. I showed you guys a video of him being a puppy and I was holding him. Now he's ginormous. He's huge.